Hello guys and welcome to the channel. We're going to be running through a generic cutter build and showing you what you should be doing when playing as cutter. So first up we're going to analyse which leader we are playing against. In this case it's Atriox. As the enemy is a banished player and we're playing on Frontier, we won't be sending the Marines to gather the resources in the middle in front of the base just in case of that early chopper aggression. Alright, so first up we're going to start with 2 Marines. Send one of them to the supply and we're going to go all the way to the left with raid 1 to pick up the power bundle. And the next Marine that comes out, we're going to send him all the way to the right to pick up the other power bundle. So these big bundles, they're worth 150 power, and the one in the center in the middle of the map is worth 50 power each. So you got 2 bundles, so it's 100 in total there.
Get those resources, troops. Supply pad upgrade complete. Sound off, Marines. Marines reporting for duty. On it.
So the next Marine that comes out, we're going to send him with the other Marine buddy, so they can gang up on any chopper aggression that comes out from your opponent. Hopefully they didn't send the grunts and the chopper and got super aggressive, because you would lose both of those Marines. So we started with double supply pad, generator third. We're going to upgrade our first supply pad and upgrade the generator as well.
Understood. Marines ready to serve. Sound off. Supply pad constructed.
We're going to be going armory 5th. Normally if you go in armory 5th with a Spartan, you want to be going raid 1 and then the Lotus Mines after that. Combo the Spartan Slam with the Lotus Mines. If you can pull that off correctly, you can basically get an army wipe. And then later in the game you have further stuns with your ODST drop as well. So if you combo your Spartan Slam with the ODST mines, that could do a lot of damage. And those are the type of plays you want to be doing with any leader really, comboing the leader powers to kill your opponent's army. It give you an advantage in every battle. So we're going to take a forward mini because we don't want to be losing the center of the map. Obviously we're only playing against the AI, so we could get this build off and show you exactly what you should be doing without too much aggression. So they haven't picked up their middle mini. It's pretty. And normally if you are playing a competent opponent, they will be picking up that central mini and they'll be getting really aggressive with you. So we're playing against Banish, we're playing against Atriox. Generally Atriox will be going Chosen, Jump Pack Brutes, so we're building a few snipers to help counter them, and we've got Raid 2 as well, so we can kite around, try and not get caught by the Jump Pack Brutes or the Chosen. And we're just going to get our hero and level up on these nerds. Just make sure you're standing still while you are shooting the power nerds, otherwise you won't get the XP for vetting up your hero. Yeah, so we do have a chopper from our opponent, so we want to get our snipers out of there and just go in there with the hero. Should be able to wipe that small clump of blue units pretty easily. So with cutter, you want to get some early dominance with map control. You want to take grenades early on tier 1. That way when you get into tier 2, you can get combat tech pretty quickly, because you're going to have a lot of Marines going into tech 2. We're just going to control the map, get power nerds, quite a lot of them. You can probably pick up 3 or 4 if you're aggressive enough and push your opponent back. Really excel you ahead in the game. I mean, each power node is worth 1.5 power per second. So in comparison to that, an unupgraded generator is 3 power per second and an upgraded one is 6 power. So we're about to get our ODST drop leader point, and this is probably the point in the game, the time where you want to make a push, because anything your opponent has, you can basically stun and kill a lot of it. So obviously we're playing AI, they've gone into a quick tech double Banshee play on Frontier. That's not something I don't think any competent player would do, but nevertheless it's just to show you the starting build order of the first 5 minutes and what you should be doing with Cutter early on.
Double time. Where'd you want us, sir?
The final enemy base is under attack.
What was it out, sir? Red, understood. Marines, you slow. Making a mess of them.
Yeah, so this game's pretty much over, so we'll just talk through a few bits what you're going to do after this, because we're only showing basically the first 5 to 7 minutes of the video just to give you a helping hand in the start, because the first 5 minutes of the game are really important. Get your economy in line, sorted, so you can build enough troops and defend yourself. So while you are pushing out like this, you probably want 1 or 2 turrets on your base in case your opponent does a sneaky counter attack. Yeah, the turrets are worth it. It's only 300 blue. It's 2 Marines, so it's definitely worth to get a few turrets, even if you don't feel like your opponent's going to push, because crazy things can happen in Halo Wars. So, into Tech 2, we're going to go Combat Tech. Marines, we got a lot of Marines out, so that's going to be beneficial to us. We're going to start getting our infantry upgrades and upgrade our hero as well, because he's still out, alive. He did get a bit weak there, so I just ran the hero out of the battle, just so he can regen his shields. And you want to be getting an air pad up and looking to expo about this point as well. Obviously I haven't done that in the video because the game's over. This is just a beginner's guide to Cutter, so I'm sure in the future I can go further in depth and longer into the game. Where we can show some more advanced tips. So this video is going to be going into the Halo Wars 2 multiplayer guide that I'm writing, so I won't go into too depth on that yet, because I'll be doing a build order video for every leader to go with that. There's a lot of description on there, the builds, the timings, the strategies you should do with each leader, and that's all going to be going into there, so that's going to be really good for beginners, because when I started this game I didn't have anything like that to help me. I was just basically learning through trial and error, watching Twitch, and it took a while, but we got there in the end. So there we go, victory against ASUX on Frontier. I think it's AI, but if I do come up with any good videos on ladder while I'm playing, I think I'm ranked about Champ 11 now. If we do get some good games, I will upload them to my YouTube channel, so make sure you follow, subscribe, and you'll be able to watch those and how we go more in-depth with leaders. Well, thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you on the next video.